Peace be upon you. Today, October 16, the World Food Day. It's an international day celebrated every year around the world on October 16. Let's begin our program by seeking the blessings of God. I invite our fancy J of 3rd A for the prayer.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Thank you, Irfan. A warm and sincere welcome gives us a sense of caring and make people feel appreciated. I would like to welcome Fasna Firoz of 3rd A for welcoming you all.
Respected Principal, Vice Principal, Academic Supervisor, teachers, parents and all my dear friends, peace be upon you all. First of all, I would like to welcome our respected Principal Niyaz Sharkara, who is always inspiring us, guiding us and show us the way. Welcome you, sir. I find immense pleasure to welcome the guest of the day, Mr. Raju, Demonstrator, Food Corporation of India, Thrissur, who was ready to take the time out of his busy schedule. Welcome you, sir. Next, extend a warm welcome to our Vice Principal, Ambika ma'am, who is always leading us in all aspects like our mother. Welcome you, ma'am. With great pleasure and love, I would like to welcome our academic supervisor, Safa ma'am, who is there with us for all our needs, both academic and co-curricular activities. Welcome you, ma'am. Next, I would like to welcome my dearest teachers. I welcome our parents who always support us. Last but not least, I would like to welcome my loving friends. Once again, welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Fasna. An informative speech enables us to transfer information and knowledge about something to the audience. So here we have Tamanna Aziz of 10A to talk more about World Food Day.
A man with an empty stomach, the food is God. The great words by Mahatma Gandhi. Peace be upon you one and all. As we all know, today is celebrated as World Food Day. I would like to deliver a short message on World Food Day. World Food Day is an international day celebrated every year around the world on 16th of October in the honor of Day of founding Food and Agriculture Organization of United Nations in 1945. The main objective of celebrating this day is to create awareness about the existing problems of obesity and malnutrition due to hunger. It's all about eradicating the hunger around the world. World Food Day is not only about celebrating the amazing food that we have, but it is about raising awareness for the people who don't have such privilege. There are people all over the world who are suffering from hunger. Starvation is the major problem in the number of countries. We can also use World Food Day to raise awareness about the healthy diets and what our body needs. One of the best ways to celebrate World Food Day is by giving food to the people who need it the most. World Food Day is a day for action dedicated to tackling global hunger. It promotes global awareness and action for those who suffer from hunger and for the need to ensure healthy diet for all. So let me conclude my words by saying that let's celebrate this World Food Day by contributing healthy food to the needy ones. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Tamanna, for your information. A theme is a central topic, subject or message. I would like to invite Ishil Fatima of 3rd B to introduce the theme of World Food Day 2020.
Peace be upon you. World Food Day has taken a different theme every year to focus on areas that trigger actions and offer common objective. In 2019, the theme was Zero Hunger. The theme of 2020 is Grow, Nourish and Sustain Together. I repeat, the theme of 2020 World Food Day is Grow, Nourish and Sustain Together. Thank you.
Thank you, Ishil Fatima. Next, I would like to invite the person who gives direction to each one of us, and he has been our guiding light for 2 years, and he always encourages students to give their best. Our dearest principal, Mr. Niyaz Charkara, for his valuable message. Sir, please.
Peace be upon you. Dear students, teachers and parents, may the Almighty bless us all. Today, the world is observing World Food Day. Grow, nourish, sustain together. That is the motto the UN Food and Agriculture Organization put forward this year as a theme. We know every year on 16th October, the world thinks of World Food Day, and that day we think of the problems of hunger and starvation and all those things. But as far as we are concerned, our previous generation, they had the problem of hunger. They didn't have much to eat. Not much, actually, they didn't have enough to eat. And now, we live in the present generation, we get a lot of diseases. And when we check about the diseases that we are caught, many of the diseases are because of eating too much. And we call it in a very good name, lifestyle disease. So, last week I heard a speech of a doctor, and he was telling we eat the triple amount of food every day our grandfathers ate, and we work, we do activities triple amount less than they did, and that's the cause of all the diseases we have. So we have to make sure that we eat what is enough for us to live. And there is a saying like, to live, we should eat for living, not live for eating. So we have to be careful about that. Obesity has become a very serious problem among the growing generation now. Previously, you can think or analyze. When we sat in a bus, it was okay for 2 people to sit on 2 seats, or on the other side, the 3-seater seat. 3 people could sit very comfortably. But now, if you travel in a bus, if 3 people are sitting on a 3-seater row, you won't feel comfortable. You will feel like other person's body is on our body, or so you don't feel comfortable, because everyone has become heavy or fatter or obese. So there are exceptions. There are very good healthy people who maintain, and bulged bellies, fat bodies. These are the landmarks actually of the modern living. And hunger is actually a basic problem. And last week I heard a WhatsApp video. In that, one person was telling, he was talking to, he was very little heavy actually, and he was talking to people of Africa, and he was telling them that you owe me many things, because when I was a kid, my mom, his mom actually, used to tell him that the mom gave him food, and when he was not ready to eat, and the mom always mentioned about the people in Africa. If people in Africa are actually starving and you don't eat, so he said he ate too much because he didn't want them to starve. So it was a kind of comic representation of how we take things. So even our moms talk to us. There are people who starve. There are people who live in hunger. so we have to eat. So anyway, we have to take care of that, and we have to think that the world is to be sustained, and we have to think of a sustainable development, and we should not finish everything. It actually, whatever we have, the resources we have, is we have to take care of that and use as much as possible only, as much as needed only. So we have to keep it for the coming generation. And our eating habit has become actually very negative. We eat for our tongue, not for our health. We eat very tasty, colorful, so it pleases our tongue and eyes. So it may not, it is not actually, the food we eat too much is actually not very nutritious. So we have to think of nutritious food and have it regularly, so to keep ourselves healthy and bright. There are a lot of cases of cancer in some places in Kerala because they eat too much grilled food, because of the carbon coming from the grilled food. So there is a problem. And before ending, I would like to talk about minimalism. There's a beautiful way of life. We live with whatever we have. We live with minimum requirements. We live with very less things. A COVID pandemic situation has taught many people to think about, to go about minimalism. So we all will have to think about minimalism, learn more about it, and have minimalism, our lifestyle. Let that be the pledge that we take on this World Food Day. We will go for minimalism. Hope we will have a very positive, very healthy life ahead, and wishing you all very happy and good days ahead. World Food Day. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. I am very much honored to invite the great personality, Mr. Rajiv, Demonstrator, Food Corporation of India, Thrissur, the most apt person for giving today's message. Sir, please.
നമസ്കാരം. ഇന്ന് ഒക്ടോബർ 16 ലോക ഭക്ഷ്യദിനം. ദാരിദ്ര്യത്തിനും പട്ടിണിക്കുമെതിരെയുള്ള പ്രവർത്തനം ലക്ഷ്യമിട്ടാണ് ഈ ഭക്ഷ്യദിനം ആചരിക്കുന്നത്. നമ്മുടെ പ്രവൃത്തികളാണ് നമ്മളുടെ ഭാവി. 2030 വിശപ്പ് രഹിത ലോകം സാധ്യമാണ് എന്നതാണ് 2019 വർഷത്തെ ഭക്ഷ്യദിനത്തിൻ്റെ മുദ്രാവാക്യം. 1979 മുതലാണ് ഭക്ഷ്യദിനാഘോഷം ആരംഭിക്കുന്നത്. 1945 ഒക്ടോബർ 16 ഐക്യരാഷ്ട്രസഭ കാർഷിക സംഘടന രൂപീകരിച്ചത്. ആ ഓർമ്മ നിലനിർത്തുന്നതിനാണ് എല്ലാവരും എല്ലാ വർഷവും ഭക്ഷ്യദിനമായി ആചരിക്കുന്നത്. ലോകത്തെ 150-ൽ പരം രാജ്യങ്ങളിൽ ഈ ആഘോഷം നടക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ലോകമെമ്പാടും പിഞ്ചുകുട്ടികളും വയോധികരും ഉൾപ്പെടെയുള്ള ലക്ഷക്കണക്കിന് ആളുകളാണ് ദിവസവും പട്ടിണി കിടക്കുന്നത്. വർണ്ണവിവേചനം പോലെ തന്നെ ഭക്ഷണകാര്യത്തിലും വലിയൊരു അന്തരം ലോക ജനതയ്ക്കിടയിൽ നിലനിൽക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഉള്ളവരും ഇല്ലാത്തവരും തമ്മിലുള്ള വലിയൊരു അന്തരം ഒരു ഭാഗത്ത്, സമൃദ്ധി കാരണം പ്രമേഹവും അമിതവണ്ണവും പോലുള്ള ജീവിതശൈലിയിലുള്ള രോഗങ്ങൾക്ക് ചികിത്സ നേടുമ്പോൾ മറുഭാഗത്ത് ഒരു നേരത്തെ വിശപ്പടക്കാൻ കാത്തിരിക്കുന്നവരാണ് ലോകജനത. ഒരു ദിവസം വലിച്ചെറിയുന്ന ഭക്ഷണത്തിൻ്റെ ഒരു ഭാഗം മാത്രം മതി വിശക്കുന്നവന് ഒരു വിഭാഗത്തിൻ്റെ വിശപ്പടക്കാൻ. ഈ വർഷത്തെ നമ്മുടെ ലോക ഭക്ഷ്യദിനത്തിൻ്റെ മുദ്രാവാക്യമാണ് ഗ്രോ, നറിഷ്, സസ്റ്റെയിൻ ടുഗദർ. വളരുക, പോഷിപ്പിക്കുക, നിലനിർത്തുക. ഇതോടനുബന്ധിച്ച് ന്യൂട്രീഷനെ കുറിച്ച്, ഭക്ഷണം ദുരുപയോഗം ചെയ്യുന്നതിനെക്കുറിച്ചും കുറച്ച് കാര്യങ്ങൾ നമുക്ക് മനസ്സിലാക്കാം. ന്യൂട്രീഷൻ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ന്യൂട്രിയൻസിനെ കുറിച്ചുള്ള പഠനമാണ് ന്യൂട്രീഷൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ ന്യൂട്രിയൻസ് എന്താണ്? ന്യൂട്രിയൻസ് 6 തരത്തിലാണ്: കാർബോഹൈഡ്രേറ്റ്, പ്രോട്ടീൻ, ഫാറ്റ്, മിനറൽസ്, വിറ്റമിൻസ് ആൻഡ് വാട്ടർ. ഇതെല്ലാം എന്താണെന്നുള്ളത് നമ്മൾ ചെറിയ ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ മുതൽ പഠിച്ചു വരുന്നതാണ്. അതിലേക്ക് ഞാൻ ഗാഠമായി പോകേണ്ട കാര്യമില്ല. അടുത്തതായിട്ട് ഫുഡ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ്സ് ആണ്. നമുക്ക് 4 തരത്തിലാണ് ഫുഡ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ്സ് ഉള്ളത്. സീരിയൽസ് ആൻഡ് പൾസസ് ഒരു ഗ്രൂപ്പ്, രണ്ടാമത്തെ ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഫ്രൂട്ട്സ് ആൻഡ് വെജിറ്റബിൾസ്, മൂന്നാമത്തെ ഗ്രൂപ്പ് മിൽക്ക് ആൻഡ് മിൽക്ക് പ്രോഡക്ട്സ്, നാലാമത്തെ ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഫിഷ് ആൻഡ് മീറ്റ് പ്രോഡക്ട്സ്. ഇതാണ് 4 ഫുഡ് ഗ്രൂപ്പ്സ് ഉള്ളത്. ഇങ്ങനെ തരം തിരിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇനി ഉള്ളത് ബാലൻസ്ഡ് ഡയറ്റാണ്. ബാലൻസ്ഡ് ഡയറ്റ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ സമീകൃത ആഹാരം എന്ന് മലയാളത്തിൽ പറയും. സമീകൃത ആഹാരം അതായത് ഈ പറയുന്ന എല്ലാ തരത്തിലുള്ള ന്യൂട്രിയൻസും നമ്മൾ ഒരേപോലെ മനുഷ്യ ശരീരത്തിന് ആവശ്യമായ രീതിയിൽ ഒരേപോലെ ക്രമീകരിച്ച് സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ക്രമീകരിച്ച് കഴിക്കുന്ന ഒരു ഭക്ഷണ രീതിയാണ് ബാലൻസ്ഡ് ഡയറ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. അടുത്തതായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ പറയുന്നത് ഫുഡ് വേസ്റ്റേജിനെ കുറിച്ചാണ്. നമുക്കറിയാം നമ്മുടെ നാട്ടിൽ ഇന്ന് ധാരാളം ഭക്ഷണ സാധനങ്ങൾ അനാവശ്യമായിട്ട് ദുരുപയോഗം ചെയ്ത് കളയുന്നു. അപ്പോൾ അതിൽ നമ്മൾ മനസ്സിലാക്കേണ്ടത് നമ്മൾ ഭക്ഷണം വേസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നു, ദുരുപയോഗം ചെയ്യുന്നു എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഭക്ഷണം കിട്ടാത്തവൻ്റെ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ആർത്തിയോടെ ഭക്ഷണം കഴിക്കുന്നവൻ്റെ കയ്യിൽ നിന്ന് ഭക്ഷണം തട്ടിപ്പറിക്കുക അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മോഷ്ടിക്കുക എന്നുള്ളതിന് തുല്യമാണ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഭക്ഷണം കഴിക്കാനെടുക്കുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ആവശ്യത്തിനുള്ള ഭക്ഷണം എടുക്കാം. പക്ഷെ എടുക്കുന്ന ഭക്ഷണം മുഴുവൻ കഴിക്കാൻ നമ്മൾ സന്നദ്ധരാവണം. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഈ ഒരവസരത്തിൽ ഈ ഭക്ഷ്യദിനത്തിൽ എനിക്ക് നിങ്ങളോട് പറയാനുള്ളത് ഭക്ഷണം അമൂല്യമായുള്ള സ്വത്താണ്. അത് നമ്മൾ പാഴാക്കരുത്. അത് ആവശ്യത്തിന് ഉപയോഗിക്കുക. എല്ലാവർക്കും നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Thank you, sir. It was very useful and informative message for us. Once again, thanking you, sir. A balanced diet is a key of maintaining good health and keeping our body in optimum condition. Let's know more about balanced diet of the day. Let it know from Fida PS of 6B, Hana PM of 4A and Malavika of 6B.
Peace be upon you. A balanced diet is a diet that contains different kinds of food in certain quantities and proportions, so that the requirement for calories is present in it. Our body requires carbohydrates, proteins, minerals, vitamins, fats, fibers, etc. Let's see a common balanced diet of a healthy adult person. Breakfast. A good morning meal should comprise carbohydrates, proteins, dietary fibers. Here it is: chapati with carbohydrates and egg curry with protein, milk with fat and salad with fibers. So dears, breakfast is most important one. Don't skip it.
Peace be upon you all. Lunch is an important part of their meal. Our lunch should contain all the essential nutrients. Here I am going to present a typical lunch in front of you. Rice. It contains more carbohydrates, the nutrients that need more to our body. Fish curry. This contains protein, fat, etc. Egg. It contains protein and fat. Beetroot toren. This is rich in vitamins and minerals. Salad. We all know these are essential part of our food, which contains more fiber along with vitamins and minerals. So take care of having a healthy lunch every day. Thank you.
Peace be upon you. Eating a healthy and light dinner will help our body to maintain its functions. Also, dinner is important because after a long daytime full of activities, our body wants to fuel up. It is unhealthy when we skip our dinner or consume too much for dinner. I will show you a healthy dinner. This is carbohydrate, an essential nutrient for our body. This is brown chickpea curry. It contains protein and small amount of fat. This is salad. This is very essential and fiber rich. We should include more veggies to our dinner. Our body requires 79 to 80% of carbohydrate, 30 to 35% of protein and 20% of fat. From the food item we introduced here, you can make suitable changes, but make sure that there is required nutrients.
Thank you Fida, Hana and Malavika. It was really an informative session and you guys presented it in very nice way. Gratitude is the simplest and most powerful way to acknowledge another person's value and humanity. I would like to invite Lamia Yasin of 5th A for a vote of thanks.
Respected Principal, Vice Principal, Academic Supervisor, teachers, parents and all my dear friends, peace be upon you all. It's now my pleasant duty to propose vote of thanks. First of all, I would like to thank Almighty for giving us this opportunity. I am very much grateful to our Principal, Mr. Niyaz Tilakara, who is always taking care to update our knowledge. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to Mr. Rajiv, demonstrator of FCI Trishur, for your valuable message. Thank you, sir. Next, I extend my gratitude to our Vice Principal, Ambika ma'am, Academic Supervisor, Safa ma'am and all my dear teachers, who is always supporting and guiding us. Last but not least, I would like to thank dear parents and my dear friends. Once again, thanking you all.
Thank you Lamia. So in this occasion, let's take an oath to help others, especially those who need food. Once again, thanking you all.